So this I haven't seen before. Vintage box of records, $40. The carrying case is pretty cool. I have no idea what sort of records are inside. It's certainly jam-packed full of naked 45s. Well, we'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna guess everything's pretty ordinary. We'll see. Not sure if I'm getting it. I'll show you some of the more interesting titles. I mean, they're going to be less than $1 each, and it's in a cool case. So I don't think there are any killers in that box. And I don't think I want the box enough. So I may leave it. Maybe it'll be cheaper at some point. There's a different box. I don't know if this is a set price box as well. Doesn't really seem to say. No, these are individually labeled price-wise.
Many months later. So I thought that the red box was gone because I had gone back to the antique mall and couldn't find it in that booth. But a few months later, I found that it was actually in an adjacent booth that was owned by the same vendor, same price. I went back through it. I found a couple other records that I thought were interesting. I pondered buying it. Ended up not getting it because I feel it's a little bit overpriced at $40, and it's been hanging around for months and months. And there's stuff on sale in that particular booth, so I'm hoping at some point the price is going to drop. Now, we did have a couple of interesting records. Probably the most valuable and interesting record is Milwaukee's King of Soul, Harvey Scales and the Seven Sounds with Get Down and Lovitis. This is probably a $10 to $20 record. If there was another record or two of this quality in the box, I would have gotten it. And the other thing that I think is interesting is the legendary Stardust Cowboy, the LSD Cowboy, with this weird song called Paralyzed. Now, if I'd found the OG version of it on this minor label, Psycho Suave, I certainly would have gotten it, no question at all. This guy was sort of a novelty one-hit wonder, even appeared on Laugh In. He then was on Mercury. David Bowie sort of liked him, although that song's been on the list of like the worst song ever made, Paralyzed. It's like proto-psychobilly. It's basically just screaming and random guitar and random trumpet and noise, and it's just bizarre stuff. And so then there's a copy of it there. It's in pretty good shape. It's got a hole drilled through it. But most of the rest of the box, you saw a couple of the okayish records, and then there's a lot of like Paul Anka, real sort of standard run-of-the-mill 60s pop in there.